Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Game 1, Cavs rip it in the books. They win 116 to 105 over the Toronto Raptors. Lebron James, crazy stat line. Let's look at his stat line real quick. Let's just tell you how the king goes off. He had 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kyrie Irving had 24 points. He had 10 assists. That duo had a great game. Even Kevin Love had 18 points. He had 9 rebounds. He was 3 for 6 from 3. And this game was pretty much no contest from the beginning. In terms of the Toronto Raptors, even to get a game, they just need to come with a lot more energy. They looked like the team that was awful the entire week, while the Cleveland Cavaliers, they mustered a lot of great defensive effort. They made multiple stops. They hustled toward the basketball. They ran their sets properly. And Toronto was just like a lot of one-on-one, like you get the ball, you get the ball. Even when they cut down the leads to like 9 or 8 or 7, Cavs came down, hit a 3. A blown assignment, hits a foul and 1. Then LeBron was too much, Kyrie was too much, and then Kevin Love was hitting 3. So it was just basically a landslide. The score doesn't really show how far apart the two teams were. When they took LeBron out, Kyrie out, that's when Toronto sort of made a run, but it was negated by all of the 3-ball and just the energy. It was basically, the energy just wasn't there for the Raptors. Because if you look at all the box scores, everything, it wasn't that far off. Cavs shot 41% from 3. They made 14 threes. The Toronto Raptors made 10 threes. They shot 38% from 3. The Cavs went to the free throw line 24 times. The Raptors went to the free throw line 29 times. Raptors went 20 times. But Raptors went 17 for 20, 85%, while the Cavs went 24 for 29. Field goal percentage, Cavs shot 45.9, Raptors 43.8. Defensive rebounding totals, Cavs won, but it was only by 3, 46 rebounds to 43. It wasn't that much off, but it was just all the little intangibles. And here's the kicker here. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, I said they had to have a big game every single game. Let's see what Kyle Lowry gives you. Kyle Lowry, 20 points. DeMar DeRozan, 19 points. That's unacceptable. This is the playoffs. You got to score more than 19 and 20 if you expect to win. And their starters, Valanciunas had 6, Carroll had 3. DeMar Carroll, you got to step up. Ibaka had 15. But all in all, this whole starting lineup was a big negative. Everybody was negative. They didn't play well, as opposed to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everybody was in the positive. Everybody made a positive impact on the game. Tristan Thompson had 14 rebounds. He had 11 points, double-double. Everybody was contributing in little ways that they possibly could. And the Raptors lineup was just awful. It was just awful across the board. I think they probably should take DeMar Carroll out of the starting lineup and probably put P.J. Tucker. He had 13 points, and he was -1. There's a couple of other guys. Powell had 12 points. He was 3 for 11 from the field. He was net positive rating of +14. So the Raptors have to really come with the great adjustments, and they also have to just come with energy. They just had no energy, and that's unacceptable for the NBA playoffs. And this is this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing they have going on, where sometimes they play well and then sometimes they don't. And it's just like you have to consistently play well if you want to be considered a championship team. And right now, they're not considered that at all because they just dropped a huge game. It's one thing to lose a game, but at least you find your way through the game. Like, it was a close game. You have certain things you can build upon. This game, they can't build upon anything because they just didn't play well across the board. And it's not like the Cavs are at 100%. So LeBron is intimating that we're going to be better on Wednesday. So if they're going to be better on Wednesday, and this is not their best punch, you're done. So hopefully Dwayne Casey can make the proper adjustments, and maybe they can get some of those wide open shots to fall. But right now, advantage Cavs, and they're rolling. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction with Hoops Meets Hoopla. Peace.